Hi guys, and welcome back. This is Heather. I tried to make one really long video for you guys the other day, and then YouTube said I couldn't. I couldn't go over 15 minutes. So I decided to cut it into two videos. The first one, this one is going to be about fibro and stuff like that. And the second one is going to be about the diet and exercise, weight loss stuff. But I'm also going to talk about, it's going to be geared towards people with fibro. Anybody really can, I guess, use it, but mostly geared towards people with fibro. But the diet and stuff, I think it's just good for anyone. So on the fibro thing, when I tried to make the first video for you guys, I hadn't slept the night before. And I wanted to talk about sleep problems and fibro and medication and stuff you guys might be on. So we all know if you have fibro, we have bouts of insomnia. Some people's worse than others. The other night, the way I deal with my insomnia is going to the gym for about 2 hours a day. The other night, what I'm thinking might have happened was, I had done yard work, and I live in Texas, and it's so hot. And I was doing yard work for like an hour, like just sweating. It was awful. But anyway, so I was kind of like, okay, well, this is kind of like going to the gym. But I guess it wasn't enough for my body because I didn't sleep. I used to take Ambien for my sleep issues, and then I was sitting in my rheumatologist's office, and they were talking about Ambien on the TV, and they had said something crazy like you have a 25% likelier chance to die young if you take Ambien or sleep medication regularly. I don't really know the science behind it. I don't really know if 25% was accurate. This was like 6 months ago, guys. I might be wrong, but it was something crazy like that. So anyways, that scared me. I stopped taking Ambien. I tried to use the melatonin. Sorry, fibro fog. I try to use melatonin, and sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. What I've kind of found works, and this might be kind of strange to y'all, I don't know. If I don't sleep, like the other night, I finally think I passed out at like 5. I had to get up. Well, I didn't have to get up, but I made myself get up at 8 a.m. because I like to keep my schedule. Yeah, I'm tired towards the end of the day, but I actually feel better only running on those 3 hours of sleep than if I let myself sleep in. I don't know what it is about that, but it happened one day to where I didn't have a choice after my insomnia. Like, I had to get up early, and I noticed, like, honestly, I feel worse when I just let myself sleep, into the afternoon instead of just making myself wake up. And I don't know if that's because your body feels better on its own clock, or I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just letting you guys know it's worth a try. It works for me. I don't know if it would work for you. Another thing with sleep with me too is if I sleep over 7 hours, I feel like I'm having a bad day. Like, my body hurts, my head hurts, I don't wake up. It takes us like 15 minutes to get out of bed with our fibro problems, but I feel worse if I sleep longer than I'm supposed to. I know you're supposed to get 8 hours of sleep, but I think for me, 7 hours is sufficient. That's usually, if I wake up after 7 hours, I feel better. But, just try it, guys. Try to see, like, if you want to, if not sleeping over a certain, 7, 8 hours, whatever, helps you feel better. Sleeping longer just makes me feel worse. Have any of you guys ever tried that? Leave me comments, let me know. All of us, we all have fibro, but we're all different. I know some people have symptoms that I don't have. I have symptoms that some of you guys don't have. So I just really wanted to talk about that because I've been thinking a lot about that, and I don't really know why it's like that. But I know normal people say if they sleep too long, then they wake up feeling tired still. But I don't know. It works for me. I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys are on Ambien or any sleep medication, have you ever tried to use exercise or melatonin and stuff? And I'm not going on some like homeopathic, you can do without the medication kick. You know, everybody's different. If you need your meds, you need it. It's totally cool. I totally understand that. I just wonder if you've given it a shot. I know some people's fibro is so bad that they are on like disability and stuff, and you know, maybe you have that option if you don't have to work of trying it out just to see if it helps and makes you feel better. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about my fibro for you guys and what's changed since I changed my lifestyle, because that's been a lot of the questions I get and stuff. A while back, I had totally went organic, like all at once, and I ended up in the hospital, and it was right before they found out I had fibro. It was almost 2 years ago, and I had been going to so many doctors for all these problems. They thought I had leukemia, which they say I could still get chronic leukemia when I'm older. I have a blood disorder they can't figure out. But, you know, I went to so many doctors, which I'm sure you guys did. Couldn't figure out what was wrong with you. That's what happened to me. We've all been through it. I know I'm lucky. When my symptoms started, maybe it's been about, my symptoms have been going on for about 4 years. But I really started, you know, going to doctors and pushing about 3 years ago. It took me about 7 months to finally figure out what was going on with me. But I think I've had the fibro for about 4 years. So anyways, did you remember what my point was? Which is awesome. Gotta love fibro fog. Let me look at my notes. Oh yeah, my fibro story. Anyways, so I was in the hospital, and I thought it was so weird because I had seen this documentary called Food Matters, and it just blew me away. It freaked me out about all the stuff they put in our food and stuff, and I just went totally organic. Well, one thing I didn't notice during that documentary was when one of the doctors said you can't just go full organic, because then when you do that, all the toxins in your body, like your fat, releases them, and it can make you very sick, which to me it did. It put me in the hospital, and it caused a fibro flare-up to the point where I couldn't walk, like at all. And that was really, really scary. After that, I got diagnosed with a fibro, and I tried meds. I tried, you know, neurons, like gabapentin, Lyrica, all that stuff. It made it so hard for me to work and function. The side effects were so, to me, the pain relief it wasn't worth it, because I mean, I would talk backwards. It messed with my brain. I had no balance. I felt worse, and when I would start a new medication, it would cause a flare-up so bad that, like, you know, I had to walk around with a cane all the time. My fibro was worse for the first like 3 weeks I would take a medication, and so then I got put on gabapentin. Gabapentin made me gain weight, and my rheumatologist was like, that rarely happens. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just me. So I started going to the gym and eating somewhat better. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And it didn't, I just kept gaining, and I was like, okay, I know I'm eating less calories. I know I'm going to the gym. What's going on? And so I had that kind of stretch where you don't get to see your neurologist, or not your neurologist, rheumatologist for a couple months, and I was like, I'm going off the gabapentin. I went off of it, and I lost all that weight I gained. So it was obviously the medicine for me, but it was kind of when I realized if I can manage without the medication, then I'm gonna try. And so I went off all fibro meds except for my Vicodin as needed and my ibuprofen, which I was taking that pretty often, the Vicodin and ibuprofen then. Now I just take it when I need it, like, because, you know, I go to the gym, or I feel like I'm aching, like maybe the ibuprofen maybe once a week, the Vicodin maybe once every 2 weeks. So, and I contribute a lot of that to my diet, and the exercise that I've been getting, which I'm going to talk about in the next video because I can only upload 15-minute videos and I'm already on 10 minutes. So anyways, that's how I manage my fibro. I do take like vitamins stuff, vitamin C supplements, stuff like that. I can make a whole video on that. But I feel so much better with this lifestyle I've adapted. I've lost weight, like I told you guys in my first video, about 30 pounds so far. And I feel a lot better. I don't have flare-ups like I used to, you know, once in a while. And if I have a flare-up, it's not bad. It's not like I'm stuck in bed kind of flare-up. It's not I need my cane kind of flare-up. Although, for example, if I do something like fly or something like, even when we went on a family cruise, it really messed with my joints and my body and the sea legs. And, you know, and then back then I was on the fibro medicine, which probably had something to do with it too. But last time I traveled, I hadn't totally adapted this vegan lifestyle and stuff, but I had changed to like eating a little healthier, still having sodas and stuff and going to the gym and stuff. And I was nervous about leaving my cane at home, but I did. And I was flying by myself and I did fine. Like I didn't need my cane when I got off the plane. My body didn't need to adjust or anything like that. So, you know, that was pretty awesome. There are still things I will do, like to keep from taking the medication, which I feel makes me feel worse. My rheumatologist gives me a handicap placard, which I only use if I'm having like severe pain. I don't take advantage of it. I actually get physically ill when I see people take advantage of those. But so something like that, after I've, you know, worked out 2 hours, run around all day and done stuff, and I know my body's about to hit that limit, then I'll use that. Or like when I go on a trip, you know, I'm carrying my luggage, I've got all this stuff going on, I do use the bulkhead, the early boarding and bulkhead seating privileges they have for people like us with disabilities. And that's kind of to prevent, or if I'm not having a flare-up, to kind of prevent one from happening so I can keep myself, you know, off of medication and feeling better. So anyways, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys and show a before and current picture of me on the next video. It's going to be diet and exercise, and I'll probably tag Fibro in there for you guys, but it's going to be geared towards you guys with fibro, although anybody with a trying to lose weight in general could probably use it. I'm going to talk about just, you know, my history of dieting, because at one point I had, about 3 years ago before I got diagnosed, yeah, before my fibro got bad, maybe it was like 4 years ago then. Anyways, I had lost almost 70 pounds. Like the final, like the skinniest I got, had lost almost 70 pounds. And I did it the wrong way. I was going to those diet clinics. They're giving me diet pills. They're giving me injections. Although, you know, you do have to work out and change your diet. You know, you can go do that and doesn't mean you're going to lose weight. I was like starving myself, which was, you know, not great either. Making myself, like if I was like, oh, I just have to have a pizza, and I had a pizza, then I'd feel so bad that I would make myself go throw up, which is awful. So, of course, weight fell off, but of course it all came back. So I'm going to talk about that with you guys. I hope you'll click on the next video for the diet and exercise, and we can get into that. So I will see you guys in the next video.